Crash, blast, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one. Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one. Woke up dead, looking for life
in a 6-foot plywood bed, 6 inches from the rest of your life.
No blessing inside, my aggression's full throttle for the rest of the night.
Full throttle, hitting all the gears, hitting the Jersey barriers, heading out Route 3. We are used to this. Fuck the world.
Fuck my wife, that fucking stupid bitch
got me ending my life, holding a crucifix. Fugazis ain't focused, we're not faking.
We're hustlers, strugglers, still every track we facing. That's not enough with the problems we facing. Going crazy, lacking motivation.
Problems are facing, road raging in the beam. You don't want no problems, now I mean.
Y'all seen some shit, but nothing we've been through. The few people that love that will miss you. Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one. Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid situations like this one.
The cold kid, the fireman, a pyro in the garbage can. I'm sparking with a match, I can burn down the nation, fan. You flipping pics, I carry flamethrowers. Sickles to the homes, you ain't paying what you owe, and you better know it. Hotter than the carry blaze on a warm and sunny days. About the flames and whipping up an aeroplane. These damn lanes got me chasing fast lanes, ashes to ashes. That sticky skins, man. I do it and I don't, I can't and you won't. You push 100 spokes, wheel smoking up some fire dope. I'm wild like a blaze, I can burn for many days. You don't wanna play, I was coming with the hand grenades. They claiming that they hot as the burners on the block. Hot 16s, yo, I drop them non-stop. Like the flight to the spot, yo, we banging to the top. So get the fuck out my spot and give me my damn guap.
Crash, flash, and a flash, hit the gas, no turning back on this one. My life's all done, my mind lacks the wisdom to avoid.
Another fight night, but next week, not next week, 7 days away, we got 300. I'm fucking jacked for that fucking card. I don't know, I haven't been jacked for a card. Maybe Jones and Gone, which I knew Gone wasn't gonna be able to do shit with John Jones. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to do it. Actually, I know no one's gonna be able to do anything with John Jones. John Jones, you still got about 3-4 more fights left, man. Do what you got to do. They offer all kinds of money to other fighters, you know, Khabib, Conor, this one, that one, right? The other man that defended your title, what, 11 times? I don't know. Once John Jones retires, I think people, you know, miss him more. I know a lot of people don't like him. I don't give a fuck what people like. I like what I like. Sorry. It's just the truth. I'll lead another follower. I'll come over to Rush Hour Fight Club. Watch the fights with us. I've been watching fights there for 4 years, and I enjoy it. You know, savages that love fights. The fuck's wrong with that, man? I don't know. I don't think anything's wrong with that. What the fuck? Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. You know what? Man, stop hiding smoking weed, Robbie. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? Fuck him. No, not fuck him, but you know what I mean. It's legal. If I was having a drink here, I'd be hiding that? No. That shit's 10 times worse for you than anything. It's the safest thing you do, grass. Sorry. I'm at home, so of course I gotta like be comfortable, right? But let's go over this card real quick. PFL. I don't know what you guys got to do. You got to add elbows. That'd be a start, and get some real marketers, man, because you get the right people in there, but I don't know. You got to take that shit seriously, man. It's good to have other promotions. You know what I mean? Bellator, I always like Bellator. I don't know. Coca's getting another promotion going, though. So, hey, we'll see what happens. In the Bay, where are they? Palman, what's up, my man? Savage from the Netherlands. I respect you too, brother. Respect, bro. All right, let's get these fights in. Palman just got his fucking black belt, too. Congratulations, my man. Good job, bro. Good job. Now you got to go get those coral belts and all the other belts after the black belt. It's like, God damn. Took me 2 years and like a month, 2 months or something. 2 years, 2 months to get my black belt. Oh, no problem, brother. Thank you for being a fucking loyal soldier, bro. Because that's what you are, brother. You're a good man. Oh yeah. Let's hit the Savage Inc. picks because I gotta get them in. Next week, I think I'm gonna be doing one every fucking day because we got so many fights to go over. Every fight could be a fucking main fucking card fight, you know. We'll go from the bottom. We'll go from the top. Fuck it. I like Allen in this fight. I thought he won last fight. I like Chris Curtis too a lot. It happens almost at least 80-90% of the fights. I like both fighters. You know what I mean? Both mixed martial artists. Boxing, I like usually 90% of those guys too. And, you know, I just like fighters, period. I'm not a fanboy though. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna like be kissing their ass and asking them stupid questions like a lot of media does. A lot of media ask stupid questions. Does it hurt when you get punched in the face? No, it doesn't, because your adrenaline's going. Nothing hurts. And I'm sure any pro fighter would say the same freaking thing. But yeah, some stupid questions. Is he gonna be allowed to wear purple shorts? It's not the shorts you're wearing. That's not gonna make you a better fighter. It's not gonna make you anything. What does it matter what color shorts they're wearing? Come in like Mike Tyson, come in with fucking black shorts, no socks, savage mode. You know what I mean? Gladiator. Ain't a fashion show like I always say about training. It ain't a fashion fucking show, and I definitely ain't there to socialize. I'm there to train like an animal and listen to music. I know Goggins would say that's cheating. And Goggins has every right to say that, but because that guy's a true savage. I don't know. I need music. I don't need it. But if I could use it, why not, right? Just, I don't know. I like listening to fucking Slayer, fucking any song off fucking Angel of Death or South of Heaven album, or any old Metallica, old Megadeth, like the first 3 albums, like original bands from the 80s that I seen live in the 80s. That's what I want to wake up to, or Wu-Tang, or like rap from the 80s. You know what I mean? That's what I want to hear. That gets me amped up. But I could train without music too. I get amped up just probably not as easily, but it's still fucking, yeah. I just think music's fucking, it's like a drug. It's like a joint or a fucking drink or a fatty or whatever. I don't know. I just think it's, you listen to music and it's, you get fucking, your hairs go up on your arms, or you get goosebumps or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever happens to you. I believe it's a drug. All right. Common, let me know who you got in here, brother. Quadruple OG, brother. Yeah. Goggins is a legit savage. Any Navy SEAL's a legit savage. What are they saying about Jesse the Body Ventura? I ain't no MMA. WWF fan, but I did watch the first 2. What are they called? WrestleManias. My little brother and my stepfather liked it. You know what I mean? It's just entertainment. I get it. I understand why people like it. Why the fuck was I even saying that? I forget. Must be CTE or something. I don't think so. Yeah, I like Allen in this fight. Submission. I was thinking that all week, but this might go to a decision. Or Allen, you're gonna have to do something here. Submit him or fucking knock him out. Don't stand in front of this guy because he's dangerous. He's definitely got heavy hands. But Allen's a fucking. I think Allen's the more well-rounded mixed martial artist, in my opinion, and I think a lot of other people's opinions too. Where's he from? Louisiana, huh? Half-inch reach advantage for Curtis. Extreme Couture and Killcliff FC for Allen. Both great gyms. Allen, look at that, 61 for Tapology. Shout out to Tapology. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Hold on. I just seen it. What the fuck is it? Excuse my language. 1% by submission for Curtis. Maybe it just might be that one time. That 1%. I think he has a submission on his record anyways. The action, man. I like the action, man. He's dancing and shit. That means usually that means, probably going to have a good fight. We'll see what happens. I just don't like excuses, man. Please, no excuses if you lose. You know what I mean? No excuse. Just say the better man won tonight. That's it. Very simple. I like Allen here. Submission round 3. Who do you like, Palman? Yeah, I had Gagios last night too. And they fucking screwed him. But all those kicks he was getting hit with, I think that was the difference. You know what I mean? But I still thought Gagios won. Oh, you're talking about fucking this card, right? I'm talking about one championship yesterday morning. Let me see, do it Gagios on there? I don't think so. Oh yeah, you're right, brother. That's right, bro. Yeah, these are all these fights, honestly, on fight nights, usually are 50-50s. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to Hawthorne, California. Hawthorne, what's that? Like northern or middle of California? California is such a big freaking state, but it's a beautiful state, man. It's just politicians, they can ruin a lot of things. Yeah, I like that pick, bro. I got the opposite, brother, but go with your gut, bro, because you're hot right now, bro. Go with your gut, bro. Go with your gut. Co-main, Alexander Hernandez versus Damon Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. Are you ready? Yeah, 72% of Tapology likes Hernandez, but the top 25, I've said this a lot of times, I'll keep saying it. Top 25 in Tapology pickers, right, are pro mixed martial artists. When you see 25% or in the 20s or 30s, usually 25% of those picks are from pro mixed martial artists. So this doesn't always fly. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean it's accurate. It's accurate with people's picks. You know what I mean? But don't believe the hype. It's a sequel, like Chuck D. Shout out to Chuck D and Public Enemy. And who else? Flavor Flav, best hype man ever. And S1Ws, Terminator X. I wonder what happened to Terminator X. One of the best producers in the game. S1Ws and Professor Griff. Salute. Respect. Yeah, I'm going to take I got Jackson here, but I know MMA math don't work. like if you look at these, like they both fought almost the same people. Remember that left hook Ige, he put freaking Jackson on Quest Street USA. Definitely put him on Quest Street USA. I remember that like it was yesterday. See, but he lost to Algeo. I thought the Algeo fight last week was stopped way too soon, but what are you gonna do? It is what it is. So look at Billy Quarantillo. He lost to him, right? But see, he actually, he lost to him too. Unanimous decision. But he beat him. He lost to him in a KO. That's right. So they have a lot of the same fights, a lot of the same people they fought. Some people will disagree and say MMA math does work. It doesn't always work, but I think it does sometimes. So I agree with the people. MMA math does work some. I don't think it's 100% at all, not even close, but I think it does have some significance. I think it does. But styles make fights. That's the thing. Oh, shit. He's got all kinds of... Hey, Sean, how are you, man? Shout out Pereira, Illinois, off 474 from Indianapolis. So you're right on the border of Indy and... Indy is freaking... Indianapolis is... No, Indianapolis is Indiana, right? I know you're on like... If you're right there, you're like in 3-4 different states. You're like right on the border of everything. Yeah, shout out to Chicago. I like Chicago. Ghetto boys. Absolutely, brother. Ghetto boys. Who's your favorite Ghetto Boy member? I mean, it's hard to fucking pick because Scarface and Willie D so underrated. And rest in peace, Bushwick motherfucking Bill. The reason they called him Bushwick because he was born in Bushwick, Brooklyn. That's why. I don't think a lot of people know that. Yeah, I'm going with Allen here. I'm going to stick with my pick because why not? Anytime I switch up a pick, I end up fucking losing. I end up losing my my pick, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. I'll go over all you guys' picks once we get out of the main card. Morgan Cherreri, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Chepe. I like Chepe a lot. Chepe Mariscal. Hope I'm not hacking your name, brother. Machine Gun, the last pirate, right? I got Chepe. I like Chepe in a decision. Yeah, I've been picking a lot of decisions lately because I never choose decisions unless WMMA fight, you know, but even then, still looking for a knockout. It's just what I want to see, that's all. It's not like I like seeing knockouts or submissions, you know. Nothing wrong with a good war, though, and a decision, as long as I get the decision right, you know. Yeah, I'm going with Chepe here. 5-0 in his last 5. Morgan comes out Cage Warriors. That's what I thought. Hey, he's pretty fucking good, man, this kid. Yeah, LFA. This guy's from LFA. That's I had it messed up. And Cage Warriors. I jumped around everywhere. Huh? Holy shit. Jack Jenkins. Verbal tap out from arm injury. Yeah, I do remember that, actually. I like Chepe here. I mean, it's pretty close on the odds. -120, +100. Let me give you the odds. I forgot. I'm sorry, people. I forgot to give you the odds. +170 on Damon Jackson. -205. Hernandez. -220 for Allen. +180 for Curtis. I'm telling you, the underdog cities are looking pretty good. And we got a decision here. Let me change this to KO. Round 3. We'll go round 2. We'll go round 1. Fuck it. What the fuck happened? Oh, there we go. Yeah, round 1 KO. Because they're both going to go at it. Yeah, look at that. 53 and 47%. Like, it's almost like a coin flip. Ignacio Bahamondes versus Christos Giagos. The Spartan. I like that. Someone called me a Spartan last week, man. You know. And I think did I take him? No, I didn't take him. He got submitted and Anaconda choked 6 months ago in a week. Ricky Glenn, he beat him with a left hook. That's a good win right there. 22-6-2 for Ricky Glenn. And Thiago Moises. I'm like, how the fuck did he get down to 155? Thiago Moises, but that's a different man we're talking about. Yeah, this is a unanimous decision versus Klein. I actually thought he fucking won that fight, actually, but he beat Trey Ogden, who runs his own gym and shit. And it showed in his last fight that he's going to work on himself before his fights and start trying to help everyone else. You know what I mean? He's a good guy. But yeah, I got Bahamondes here. Decision. Yeah, I'm going to stick with a decision. Fuck it. Excuse my language. I really got to work on that word, man. Trevor Peek versus Charlie Campbell. I like Charlie Campbell, even though I like Peek. It's another fight where I like both fighters. You know what I mean? Both mixed martial artists. I mean, they're all fighters, right? 29 versus 28, right? Minus 175 for Campbell, plus 145 for Peek. Oh, I missed out on this one. I'm sorry. Minus 340 for Ignacio. And plus 270 for Christos. I kind of like that pick, Palman, honestly. I'll get to your picks in 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, I like Campbell here for some reason. I don't know. I just got a gut feeling with Campbell here. He's not even 5 fights. He lost to Chris Duncan. TKO. The Contender Series. Not this past year, but the year before. Obviously, went back down to one of the promotions and did what they asked him to do. And came back to fucking UFC and, left hook and right straight. Bang. But you can't go wrong with Peek either guy. So minus 175 for Campbell, plus 145 for Peek. I think Peek's a good underdog, honestly. 56 and 44. Sorry. 56% of Tapology likes Peek. 44% likes Campbell. Okay, so let me see. That's the last main card. So let me see your comments, man. So I don't leave you guys out of this. I don't want to leave you guys out of this. You got Curtis by KO. I like that pick. I like Jackson by submission too. I like that one. Mariscal by KO. Giagos by KO. Peek by KO. Morano by KO. I think you just want them all to be KOs like I do, brother. I pick Bresky by decision. A Grant, A Sean. Sean, put your picks in there, brother. I picked the Iron Lady by decision. I had to go with the Netherlands. Oh, yeah. I got her too, bro. Illinois is off 479 from Indianapolis. Remember when the Indianapolis Colts talk shit about the Patriots, about the ball, the Deflategate? What happens? They fix the football, right? Whatever. And they fucking even beat them even worse. Indianapolis Colts. They always fucking talk shit. I picked Flacco by KO. I picked Matsumoto by submission. I picked Buka by submission. I picked Mullen by decision. Ghetto Boys. I'm like 2 hours away from Indianapolis, but the main highway ran through here. Oh yeah. Bushwick Bill, Scarface, Ghostface, No Face, Ghostface. One of my favorites too, brother. I mean, I like every Wu-Tang member, honestly, but Ghostface is probably RZA, Jizzer, and Old Dirty Bastard. They're all cousins. And RZA, what he did for how he changed the game. But you can't go wrong with either three guys from the Ghetto Boys. They're all fucking great, in my opinion. I wish Bushwick was still around. You should still put your picks in what's it called? In topology, Sean. You know what I mean? So you earn your black belt and your coral belt and all the belts, you know what I mean? All the belts that you start with in mixed martial arts, you know what I mean? So just for that alone, you know what I mean? Just for your pick percentage and, you know, how good you do, you know what I mean? How good you pick. That's all. That way it's always there. Granted, did you see the shout out Rush Hour Fight Club got from the Savage Jens Pulver? No, I didn't, brother. I wasn't last night I had family obligations. Like that's why I was there yesterday morning. Well, I hardly ever miss rush hour fights. Hardly ever. I think I miss about 2 or 3 in 4+ years. So very rarely do I miss. You know what I mean? But I got a lot of shit going on right now and very busy. And I've been sick, you know what I mean? So yeah, I haven't tried yet. Yeah, you should, brother. Give it a shot. But Demetrius Johnson in his mixed rules match will be great. Yeah, I think he already fought that fight, bro. He choked that fucking big dude out fucking, I think in the first round or the second round. If that's the one you're talking about, that already happened, bro. But maybe he has another fight coming up, too. Demetrius Johnson is in my top 5. He's in my top 5, for sure. Always will be. Letting him go is, it wasn't a mistake because the UFC just keeps getting better and better and better. It always has been good. It just, it's like every year. Now it's like every year. It used to be like every 5-10 years, you'd see like, you know, an upgrade in talent. Now it's just like everyone is training mixed martial arts more, you know, more so than any other time in the history of MMA. You know, I posted a clip from it and just I'll check it out, definitely. That's good. Jay does it. Jay puts in a lot of work, man. You know what I mean? A lot of work. He deserves everything he gets. That's dope, Palmer. Do you have a clip of Jen saying it? I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he does. He's fighting a one champion heavyweight. Heavyweight? Are you fucking kidding me? Like he's gonna fight heavyweight? God damn. Well, I already know. Like size don't mean shit. I'm a heavyweight. Every guy I've ever fought was usually bigger than me. At least 90% of the fucking time. The shorter guys are the ones that are harder to fight. The big ones, easy. Because most big guys just try to get big to be intimidating, and you're not intimidating me, dude. You're actually gonna make yourself look like a fool. That's just the way I used to always look at it. You know what I mean? Back in the days. You know what I mean? Now, the last thing I want to do is hurt anybody. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it takes more of a man to walk away. If you know what you can do to somebody, it takes a lot more to walk away from a fight. Just walk away and say, listen, I don't want to hurt you. I don't need to spend 50 grand on my fucking lawyer, and I don't need favors from people I know. You know what I mean? It's just, I try to keep myself out of that shit, but I would definitely fight for free. I would definitely fight for money even more so. Whatever, but he will. Yeah, I didn't hear about that, bro. I do listen to Mighty Mouse a lot. He says it. He says it clear. Jay already said he's gonna use it for Rush Hour Fight Club. He should. He should. Milliken or whatever, but he will do. Oh, yeah. The Russian. He's a triple champ now. He's a heavyweight, light heavyweight, and middleweight champ now. Yeah, that's who should be fighting John Jones right now. That's who should, cross promote. Because Chatri. I respect Chatri. I respect one championship. I respect it for Muay Thai. I don't respect it for MMA because we all know who's got the best mixed martial arts on the planet is right here in the UFC. There are Bellator fighters that and even Francis, right? Even Cedric Doumbé could hang in the UFC. You know what I mean? There are certain guys over there at one that could hang in the UFC. Could definitely hang. You know what I mean? I think that needs to happen though. John Jones versus I think Malakin, I think how you pronounce his last name. But that kid's tough, man. How do you go from fucking heavyweight, light heavyweight? I can see that, right? But going down the fucking middleweight and shit, I don't know how the power transfers. I don't know. Some people it does, some people it doesn't. Sean, if you go to the Rush Hour chat for tonight, I'll show you the link. I can drop it here. I got 2 phones. I'll be there. Posted, Sean. All right, cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. Jay deserves it because he's always putting in work, man. Always putting in the work. Always putting in the work. Give the kid credit. You know what I mean? I give him credit. All right, let me see the main card. So we already did the main card, right? All right, prelims. I'll tell you, next week's card. Oh, my God. What a fucking card, man. All right, Court McGee versus Alex Morono. I like Morono here, KO, round 3. It could happen in round 2 or round 1. We all know that, right? He lost to Buckley 5 months ago. Unanimous decision. Beat Tim Means, 32-14-1. Submission guillotine choke. Lost to this crazy Santiago. Just as fucking savage. 28-6. KO, TKO, overhand right. And beat Matthew Smellingsberger. The Jedi, right? Minus 300 for Morono. And Court McGee, plus 240. Did I give minus 175 for Campbell, plus 145 for Peak? Yeah, I like the underdog there. I kind of like the underdog here too. Court McGee can fight. Matt Brown, KO, TKO, right hook, 10 months ago. Jemiah Wells, 2 knockouts in a row. That's the reason I'm not taking him right now. That's the only reason. If he didn't get KO'd 2 times. They to Vegas. They are, this is new to them, like with odds. You know what I mean? I don't think it's new to them, but I think it gets harder for them to make lines for the UFC because you just never know in mixed martial arts. Boxing, you kind of have an idea who's going to win. You know what I mean? Crazy shit does happen in boxing, but I was just watching Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti earlier this morning. God bless Arturo Gatti, and respect to Mickey Ward and to his brother Dickie Eklund, who I did some time. I used to shadow box with him and run a little bit with him. Good, really good guy. You know what I mean? Just got caught up in the fucking shit like a lot of us did back in those days. But from what I hear, he's doing great. And Dickie Eklund, keep it up. And Mickey Ward, nothing but fucking respect, brother. Them 3 wars with Gotti and Ward made them best friends. You know what I mean? Actually, I think Mickey Ward trained him after that third fight. Goes to show you the wraparound fucking liver punch or kidney punch. But everyone thinks the liver's behind. It just wraps behind. It is in the front too. It's just the kidneys in front of it, the 2 kidneys, right? But you hit right here, you know, in the sternum, right here, you can still connect with that freaking liver right in the fucking front. You know what I mean? If you hit hard enough, you know, if you got heavy hands, if you got pillow hands, you might have to reach around. You know what I mean? But Ward and God bless his soul. Yeah, it's sad even thinking about that. But those fights, Gotti, I remember Gotti when he was a young kid coming up and fighting really good pro fighters, and they would be shocked at how good he was. He would just never would quit. You know what I mean? And heavy hands for a smaller guy. You know what I mean? For him to kill himself over a woman, so they say. You know what I mean? I don't know. I wasn't there. Obviously, I wasn't fucking there in Brazil or wherever it was. But I don't think he would have killed himself because he loved his kids so much. You know what I mean? And let's face it, I've said this many times. If you go look at any prison, if you go look at any graveyard, 75-85% of those people dead are because of women. This is nothing against women either. It's just insecure men that think they're never going to love someone again or something like that or whatever. You know what I mean? I've been with my wife 32 years. I don't want another woman. I definitely don't want another woman. You know, I love my wife. I don't think she would ever cheat on. You know what I mean? So that's the only way. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even hurt my wife. I would just go, you know, humiliate the fucking motherfucker who actually had the balls to do it, and I'd be on my way. But I plan on spending the rest of my life with my wife because she's been so good to me since I was younger. You know what I mean? I probably would have still maybe did good, but I doubt it. I was a cowboy, man. Half a wise guy, problem solver. You know what I mean? I would have probably got a fucking huge bit if I didn't listen to my wife. You know what I mean? So behind every good man is even a better woman. You know what I mean? So it's really true. Wasn't for my wife, I don't know. If I'd be a fucking rap star or a fucking rock star or I'd be doing a fucking 20-piece. I don't know. Or if I'd be dead. She saved my life about 3 times too when I was fucking all fucked up on the pills, on the prescribed fucking medications, and then fucking getting garbage heroin, fucking like if I was a day short or a couple days short on my fucking meds. Yeah, she saved my life. I think I was 325. She picked me up during a blizzard and put me in the fucking car and brought me up the fucking. I woke up halfway, from a seizure, and I woke up fucking halfway up like Hospital Hill. I'm like, how the fuck did you get me into the? I think back then we had a van. I think it was like a SUV or a van back then. Yeah, something like that. I'm like, how the fuck did you get me in the car? I guess when you love somebody, you'll find extra strength. Yeah, God bless my wife. I like Morono. Yeah, the Great White. I like the Crusher too, McGee. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these. Plus 240 for McGee, minus 300 for Morono. I got Morono KO round 3. All right, let's see here. Lucas Boreski versus Walker. This is Walker's brother. This is Walker from who got beat by the Russian recently. I mean, he's a good fighter, Walker. He just, if he can learn just a little bit of defense and not being so wild, like it's the same thing with from Rizen's Yuri Palaska. You know, we used to always, me and Jay used to always talk about that. Like, and Alex Pereira, we knew they were going to come over here and make a run at those championships. We knew it. We used to both say it all the time, you know. And Pereira versus Hill, man, that fight, man. Every fight on that card is insane. It's 7 days away, people. I got Walker in this one, even though I was leaning Brzezinski all week. Brazil training out of Moscow, Russia. That one's strange. 11-0 though, ranked 12th in Russia, right? Ranked 119th worldwide heavyweights, 8-4-1. Brzezinski and for the Polish Power Man, and we got the Clean Monster. I like that one. The Bull and the Clean Monster. I like these certain AKAs. Minus 230 for Walker, plus 190 for Bresky. I like Walker here, even though he's not worldwide ranked, out of Brazil, and he's trained up there in freaking Moscow. I really think he should be in Vegas.And training. It'd still be the same thing, Russia, right? But Russia's got some great fucking trainers up there. I mean, let's face it. A lot of alpha males there. A lot of strong people. And the woman, too. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're all fucking strong people. I wish we never had wars with any wars with Russia. Like that. I got Russian friends. I got Chinese. Like, we shouldn't even be at wars no more. We should be worried about asteroids hitting fucking Earth, and everyone fucking just worried about that shit. You know what I mean? But I'm not no politician, and I don't think I ever want to be one. Someone asked me to run for fucking mayor in Quincy a long time ago. I don't know, about 5-6 years ago. I'm like, I don't know, man. They'll dig up all kinds of fucking like felonies and violence and all this fucking bullshit when I was younger. You know what I mean? I'd be like, yep, it's right there. It's public record. Okay, what are you trying to say? People can't fucking smarten up? I smartened up a long time ago, 23 years without a hangover, no AA, no NA, nothing against it either. I'm just saying, like, I don't want sympathy for something I did to myself. All right, here we go. Norma Dumont versus Jermaine D. Adia. I'm just going to say Adia so I don't mess up your last name. Ma'am, I got Adia here, the Iron Lady, right out of the Netherlands. And I was thinking that too. Norma Dumont can fight. She's a tough woman right there. She's third in featherweight, 10th in bantamweight for Jermaine, but she hasn't fought in 3 years, 6 months. That's the thing, Palman. I don't think there's such thing as ring rust. I think so in boxing. I don't think so in mixed martial arts. I think you either can fight or you can't. You know what I mean? I mean, it's definitely not good to be 3-4 years out of the fucking ring, but there are plenty of mixed martial arts that fight in the UFC that have come back after 2, 3, 4 years. John Jones, GSP. I can just keep going on and on. It's really true. You don't see them lose a step. You know why? Because they're always training it year round. It's like Crawford. He trains year round. He don't care if he has a fight coming on. He trains like a champion. He lives the lifestyle of a champion. That's why it's going to be pretty hard to beat Crawford. I don't care what anyone says. And I think that kid, Zoo, I always thought they brought him up too quick. And it kind of, he showed the old school mentality, man. In this last fight, he hit his head on the opponent's fucking elbow. It was fucking it wasn't intentional or anything. It's just the guy's a lot longer and a lot, his arms are a lot, longer. This Zoo was, I think he was ducking a punch or was in close. He just ducked down and split his head open. But He couldn't see for the rest of that fight, but stuck it out like a fucking trooper. Zoo's a problem. He's definitely gonna be a problem too in the future. You know what I mean? In the next couple of years, he's gonna be a problem, like a legit problem. I just thought they brought him up too quick. I thought they gave him too good a fighters. You know, like not that the guy that won that fight last week or the week before was better. I don't think he's better. I think he was just the better man that night, and that injury definitely had a lot to do with it. Zoo definitely looked good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think Zoo will definitely get a championship. And just like Aspinall, I say the same thing about him. Yeah, I got GDR here. She's 39 years old versus 33 years old, 72.5-inch reach for a 67. That's 5.5-inch reach advantage. AKA, fighting out of AKA and Cali. You got some great fucking trainers in there, and Gordon Fight Team. Gordon Fight Team out of Brazil. I mean, I don't think you can find any bad gyms in Brazil, honestly. The Immortal. That's the Immortal Matt Brown. See, I don't like the people that use other people's AKAs, but I guess it doesn't matter if you're a woman and a man. I guess it's different. You know what I mean? So I guess you can. You know what I mean? But I think I think Dumont's a good pick too. Whoever takes Dumont, I don't think it's a bad pick at all. She's ranked third. You know what I mean? But bantamweight versus featherweight, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm taking a chance with the Iron Lady here, but plus 105 for her, minus 125 for Dumont. A lot of people leaning Dumont. I definitely go against the grain. I never go with whatever people say because I'm just not one of those type of people. I like to be a leader amongst leaders, or just a leader. You know what I mean? I don't like to fucking follow. It's not like you're fucking in your single digit year age group, you know, when you're a kid and you're following around the cool kids or whatever. You know what I mean? Like just getting your reputation or whatever it is. The peer pressure, whatever. Yeah, there's going to be a tough fight. This fight might be a good fight too. I think it's going to be a good fight. I got KO round 3, GDR. I really think Dumont's a good pick, though. I don't think that's a bad pick at all. I just like the fucking reach advantage here. I think I had a submission on this fight. I think that's what I had it all week. 2% by submission. Topology has. Even 2% for Dumont, too. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be trying to sub each other. I think they're going to be trying to knock each other out. Let me see. What's the KO? 1% KO for Dumont. 20% KO for GDR. Yep, 73 and 90% decision. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go with a decision here, too. Yeah, it's pretty close odds. It's probably even closer today. I mean, even though this is today. By 3 o'clock, these odds could change a little bit. They'll probably stay right where they are. Who knows? Pedro Flaco. I'm pretty sure that's a silent A, right? When that little thing at the above, I'm pretty sure that's a silent A. Flaco versus Victor Hugo. I got Hugo in this one, ranked first in Brazil, which is pretty good. If you're in the top 25 in Brazil, you're doing good. Ranked third in the U.S. West, Flaco. He's training out of, I don't know why he's U.S. Oh, okay. I see why. The promotions. Contender won that 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. I forget what happened with him after this Contender Series. I forget. Even still, it doesn't matter. Look at that. He's got the pulse reloaded with like that. Pulse. He's got the friggin', he's got your logo there you use for your channel, brother. Pulse reloaded. Fifth Ward Posse, another Houston Ghetto Boys, man, right there. Yeah, I like Victor Hugo here. 5-0 in his last 5. 5-0 in his last 5. Flacco too. Yeah, submission, KO, decision, KO, KO, contender, submission, knee bar, KO, heel hook, leg injury, KO, TKO, KO, KO. Yeah. Both these guys are looking minus 135 for Hugo, plus 115 for Flacco. Actually, I don't think Flacco is a bad pick. But number 1 in Brazil, that's saying something. 24-4 altogether, 16-3 for Flacco. This could go either way. Look at Hugo, yeah. Tapology, 11 Flacco. You know what? I'm really tempted to fucking go to Flacco right now, honestly. I'm going to keep it where I have it. Yeah, I'm going to keep it where I have it. Gina Matsumoto versus Dan Aguada. I like Aguada, the determined one. Let me see, ranked number 6 in Brazil, which is really good. 6 months ago, unanimous decision versus Casey Tan. I remember that fight. Slow. Yeah, this kid, a lot of decision, a couple submissions, 2 submissions, and the rest of decisions. You know what that means to me? Pillow hands. I mean, it's no disrespect. Some people are born punchers, some people ain't. Damon lost to Damon Jackson, beat Diego Silva, beat Nick Aguirre. Yes, I don't know Aguirre. Nick Aguirre. And these ones are Ronnie Lawrence, premature stoppage, and Miles Johns, 13-2. I actually had Miles Johns in this fight. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, plus 135 for Aguirre and minus 160 for Matsumoto. 18% like Aguirre. 82% like Matsumoto. You know, Tapology got some really good pickers, man. Like, honestly, all of them. They all pick very well. I believe we got the biggest. I think we got some of the best pickers in Tapology. That's just I don't know if I'm biased, if I'm just being biased, but everyone in that group picks really well. You know, some people are hot, some people are cold. You know what I mean? Just the way it is. I think that's the way it is, and all the time. You know what I mean? You get hot, you get cold. Next week should show your skills, and pay-per-view is usually, you can show your skills. These fight nights, I love them. I don't care what anyone says about the Apex, anything. At least we got fights. Right? That's the main freaking thing. I'll give Dana White respect for keeping the UFC going during the shutdown since the beginning. I'll always respect him for that because America always leads the way, and I say this all the time. I give him respect as a businessman. And having a couple billionaire fucking friends doesn't hurt either, you know what I mean? Because everything is a team effort. Everything is a team effort out there. Teamwork makes the dream work. You can do it by yourself too. Believe me, you can do it by yourself too. But it's better to have a team. Meet up with that team every day and, make sure everything's working good. Oh, this fight here. Dylan Budka versus Cesar Almeida. I think a lot of people like Almeida in this fight. Yep, 62%. I like the 1-inch reach event for the mindless Hulk. Minus 150 for Buka and plus 125 for Almeida. I don't think plus 125 is a good pick right there. Almeida ranked 126 in Brazil. Whew. But just being ranked there, right? Brazil, a lot of tough people come from there. Women and men and women. You know what I mean? Both of them, both sides. 7-2. Mindless Hulk. Who did he beat? Let me see. Yeah, I don't like some of these ones. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's definitely got the heavier hands. You know what? I might have to switch this one up. I'm gonna go to Almeida. Oh, hold on a sec. Combat Sports, huh? LFA, professional judo. Yeah, I like judo boxing. Wow, look at that record. 5-28-1. Damn. Yeah, but look at the records. 0-0-0, 0-0-0, 5-28-1. Nothing against you, Caesar. But those records ain't that friggin'. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my pick. I'm gonna keep my pick. I don't know. I don't like switching up my picks. I'll go with a decision. I'll go with a KO. Yeah. We'll go round 2. Minus 150 for Buka and plus 125 for Almeida. And this is the last fight, right? This is the front. I actually went the reverse way. I'll read comments right after this last one there. Melissa Tonya Mullins versus Nora Connolly. Must be a Paisan. You got a syllable at the end. You got a vowel. I'm sorry, a vowel at the end of your last name. Must be a Paisan. Oh, from France. Let me see. 7-1-0, 19th in the world bantamweight, 15th in the world bantamweight for Tonya Mullins, 19 for Connolly, plus 275 for the lady from France, minus 345 for the lady from England. Wow. Yeah, 1-inch reach advantage for Mullins. I think I got Mullins. Yeah, I got Mullins. And let me save these picks so they save. Let me get to your comments because I seen a bunch of them fucking going up and down, up and down, up and down. I just want to make sure. I don't want. Hey, what's happening, Isha? What's up, brother? Brother, we're always gonna be loyal, bro. Jay always said, support Isha. And dude, I stayed up all night with you and watched the fucking fight, brother. You and your people, dude. It's all I meant was if Jay was doing the card, we would have been over there. You know what I mean? Not that we don't like you, brother. It's just you have your loyals, right? Well, Rush Hour Fight Club has their loyals. You know what I mean? But it works out good for all of us. You know what I mean? Works out good for all of us because we have somewhere else to watch with other fight fans. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's never, ever, ever personal. Isha, ever. You're a good man, dude. Grant, did you see? Oh yeah, okay. I already read that, right? I haven't tried yet. Yeah, you should definitely grab a Tapology spot, bro. Pamela, do you have a clip? All right, so I already did this. Yep. That guy has the 3 belts. Oh yeah, that's what's his name from One. Yeah. I can't believe fucking Mighty Mouse is fighting that dude. They must have offered Mighty Mouse all kinds of money. Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson would fight anybody. That's why I always say size doesn't mean shit. I know a lot of people think that, but yeah, if you're in a corner or something, or you're in a small little space, maybe size means something, right? But you got to remember, the bigger you are, the slower you are, especially if you're really bulked up and shit, you're going to be slow. You know what I mean? That's why I don't train to bulk up no more. I bulked up really big when I was younger. You know what I mean? I never liked it. I'd always hit the heavy bag after I got done lifting weights because everyone loves that pump. And don't get me wrong, the pump feels good. Don't get me wrong. It does. It does feel good. But I'd always hit the bag for about 15, 20 minutes or a half an hour, whatever it was, when I was waiting for my partners, get done with their workouts. I just hit the bag, bang, 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 you know what I mean? And just try to loosen up because I don't like that stiff feeling. Don't like it. Sean, if you go to the rush hour chat tonight, oh yeah. Yeah, Pamela will definitely hook you up. There should be a yearly thing for all champs. Fight for the undisputed belt for best champ of all the companies. I agree, bro. I just asked, and Jens was really cool about it and gave the channel a shout. Yeah, absolutely. Morono. You like Morono too, brother? That's why I picked Morono by KO. Yeah, I like Morono too. Yeah, Jens lives next state over. Hey, Granite, do you remember the Rockers tag team? No, I don't, brother. Only tag team I remember was Tony Gurria, Rick Martel, like from fucking WWF and shit. Like I was like 9, 10 years old or something. Heroin is nothing but fuck that. It's not even heroin no more. It's fucking it's fentanyl. It's cattle fentanyl. It's like fentanyl. Human fentanyl is the strongest opiate other than like, the real Oxy 80s like that I was prescribed for 15 fucking plus years. And I was prescribed oxycodones, 80s, 30s, oxycodones, 30s, 80s, oxycontins, and 2 and 3 milligrams antibiotics. I got 6 years, March 8th. So last month was 6 years, March 8th. I've been off them. I was only on methadone for 11 months. You know what I mean? Got right off that shit in 26 days. I don't like having to fucking go answer to anybody in the fucking first thing in the morning. She's like Crow Cop. The Iron Lady is a cop. She has. I know she's tough. I know she's tough. I know she is. And I guarantee she's kickboxing, sparring with fucking all those savages over there from the Netherlands. You know what I mean? But Crawford is the real deal. Oh yeah, dude. He said it on Joe Rogan for 3 hours. He said I could quit fucking boxing right now. I invested my money. I don't have to fight ever again. But he wants to fight for legacy. He wants to fight the best. And he wants to fight Canelo. I believe he beats Canelo. That's just my honest opinion. You know what I mean? I believe he beats everybody in the 155, 165 down. I'd like to see Inoue fight Tank. What they're doing with Garcia is kind of fucked up, man. They're not talking about his fucking I don't know if he has a drug problem or not. I have no fucking clue. He's got a good left hook, that kid. You can't fuck a shit on the guy. You know why? I remember on Hot Boxing when he was talking, about Gervonta Davis. I knew Davis was going to win that fight. I knew it for a fact. I said it for fucking a year. And you got to give the kid credit, right? He fucking fights Tank, right? Gets up from a liver punch that usually, keeps people down. He got up and fought 3, 4, 5, 6 more rounds, but he still lost the fight. You know what I mean? He got dropped again, and it was over. Tank Davis, people say Tank Davis runs. You don't run. You don't run in a fucking ring, in a boxing ring. You don't run. It's footwork, and he's a counterpuncher. So he's waiting for you to fucking throw a really fucking hard punch and overextend. Then he counters you with a fucking 1, 2, 3, or even a 1. Even one punch from Gervonta Davis at that size. It's like Inoue. Inoue hits hard too. That's why I want to see Inoue versus Tank Davis. That's the fight to make. You know what I mean? That's the fight to make. Crawford versus Canelo is the fight to make. We're getting Tyson Fury. We're getting Usyk, right? To unify the fucking belts, right? Heavyweight belts, right? Norma here only lost to Nunez and that was that loss to Nunez was a decision too. Norma here, GDR. I picked Bolaco. Isha, what's up, brother? What's up with you, brother? Absolutely, Isha. We got your back always, brother. You know what I mean? We're all a community of content creators, and you guys are a lot better than me. I just learned this shit 2 years ago, like, taking it seriously and, learning it, I was so tired after LFA last night, but snuck in a workout this morning. That's the best thing to do, bro. I thought Granite would be working out right now, so I got it too. God bless you, Isha. Keep it up, brother. Keep training, brother. Keep training, dude. Good to see your payment. Oh, Palman. I think he meant Palman. Palman and Sean. Absolutely, bro. It's always good to see people in there that I know, and you know what I mean? We all hang out, watch fights together every week, so it's all good. And they're good people too. I got Buka, the kickboxer, has no grappling. I agree with that one, bro. Isha. CLP, Palman. City Life Project. Yeah, City Life Project, another good, another great actually. Good commentator. Him and Jay are like the complete total opposites, but they're both very patient with people and everything. And I respect, I said that to Jay since day one. You know, I respect your patience, you know what I mean, with people. So anyone that can do that, I give you guys a lot of credit. Me, I do pro box bi-weekly, and you know, I just I can do MMA too, but I'm into other things. I'm into podcasting, you know what I mean? There's too many you young guys doing this shit, so I'm like, you know what? Let the younger guys have it. You know what I mean? Let the younger guys do it. Boxing, I got some pretty cool guests coming on this month, and not only that, and on the podcast too. So yeah, definitely check it out. You'll like it. Check out the last week's one too with my man Pac Money, the great, good dude from Dorchester, not even a couple miles away from here. So yeah, good dude. Check out that podcast. Good dude, and he's promoting. You know, he's coming out. I think he's got an album coming out right now. He always puts out songs on IG a lot. Good dude, really good dude. Humbled. Only MasterCard accepted over here, Isha. And Sean, comment, not payment level. Yeah, that's I figured that out right away too. It's, you know what it is, iPhones and are so fucking touchy. You know what I mean? That happens to me all the time. You boys are awesome. How sick was the Guzzi fight last night? You know what? I didn't even get to see the fights last night. I watched the ones in the morning though. I thought what's his name got robbed. You know, the main event. Noted payment. Man, Guzzi and the Smiths fight was wild, Isha. I like CLP. Good man. Oh yeah, absolutely. Isha's a wicked good dude. I know, Grant. I was teasing. We have big loyal ass community. You're a good man too, brother. Thank you, Isha. I appreciate it, brother. So you, brother. Sean, that Guzzi fight was insane. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that shit out, man. 5 rounds mix. Oh, that's right. That was the mixed rules one, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go watch that after this. Absolutely. Moy Boran fight was fight starting. Oh, okay, he's got Palman's watching Muay Thai. He was too banged up for me to meet up with him last night, but I hung out with Quang Lee for a bit after. He's gonna be in the UFC eventually. Oh yeah, that's right. You went to LFA last night. That's right, Isha. I hope you had a good time, brother. I hope you enjoyed it, brother. Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Yeah, I told you to leave those fucking things alone, pal, man. I hope you don't use them, bro. Leave them alone. I used to eat 100 patches like they were going out. Like, I used to get them for free. You know what I mean? Get them prescribed. I'd fucking rip that thing open and just eat all the fucking gel out of there. On fucking tunnel jobs, you know, like with the most responsibility. It never made me down. It made me up. You know what I mean? So some people, like, you know, get all fucking like knotted out and shit. The pain pills had the complete opposite effect on me. Guzzi dug deep, man. The crowd was going crazy. Yeah, I can imagine. I seen his video from out of the hospital. Guzzi is a fucking savage. Absolutely is. I bet that was his hardest fight so far. Those fights right there take a little piece out of your soul, out of the fighters, mixed martial artist souls. I don't think people realize that. I'm sure people that fought before in their life understand that, but a lot of people don't. It's like you go through wars, like you're gonna leave a part of your soul in that ring. It's like Tony Ferguson. There you go, right there. There's a perfect example right there. I mean, Tony Ferguson, people forget how good he was. 8 years in a row without losing. I mean, in certain fights, he looked like he was losing, and then he just come back and just fucking, he'd throw punches and elbows and everything from so many different fucking angles. And not only that, he just had that no lose mentality. And I always say this to people: if you have any doubt in your mind that you might lose, you're gonna lose. If you have no doubt in your mind that you're gonna win, 99.9% of the time you're gonna win. And that's just it's not being cringe. It's not whatever the younger generation says. Confidence. It's not being conceited. It's being convinced. If you don't have that mentality, you might as well never ever fight, because you have a lot of losses. I guarantee it. Sean, it was 100% his hottest fight yet. Yeah, I think it was. And Isha knows more than anybody about LFA and all those promotions. He loves the regional scene. I understand why, because you're seeing the up and coming fighters. You know what I mean? Who's going to make it to the biggest promotions? And I believe there's a big niche for that. I believe there should be, like, it's like the Olympic boxing trials, right? I want to commentate those, but they're like pre-recorded, and the Olympics is like one of the biggest. People think fucking boxing is corrupt, and UFC and like promotions that are very obscure and shit, right? The Olympics, the fucking Olympic gold medalists don't even get fucking money. They don't get no money. They get money through freaking like Wheaties box fucking and fucking they get fucking money through like doing commercials, and like they don't get no money. All that money goes to the Olympic fucking the Olympics. You know what I mean? They don't give the athletes shit. They don't give them shit. Ask any Olympic athlete. And Armstrong, right? The one that admitted to using roids and the bicycle race there, whatever it is. What the fuck is that called anyway? Excuse my language. What's that called? All the other people that Lance Armstrong finished in front of, all of those people, right, were all using roids too. So he wasn't the only one. He was just the one that said, I did it. I did it. After there was so much fucking, he was denying it for a long time, just like I would have been denying it too. Plead the fifth. Just keep your mouth shut and get your phone call. That's all you need to do. But yeah, it's funny how people use him as a fucking example, but they don't talk about the other 18 fucking other guys behind him. You know what I mean? That were using fucking the same exact shit. All right. First fight on the LFA hard. 2 undefeated heavyweights went fucking ham. I'm gonna have to fucking go check those out. Demetrius Johnson, next fight is 5 rounds, mixed rules. Well, we seen him with the guy that beat him, and then Demetrius Johnson came back and beat that dude, right? With the same exact thing he got beat by the fight before. I'm not talking about the Rotang fight. But Rotang did not tap. He went to sleep because he's a fucking savage. He ain't gonna tap out like McTappin. After talking all that shit, he ain't gonna fucking tap. You know what I mean? I can see tapping, so you don't fucking gotta take 2 years and get surgery. You gotta tap if your fucking ACL's gonna fucking crack, or your fucking shoulder's gonna crack or something, right? And you're probably better off tapping. It's probably the smartest thing. We'll fight another day. You know what I mean? But when you're just going to sleep a fucking couple seconds, fuck that. Thanks, man. It was a good time. Seat out the beers. Time to resent for today, birthday weekend. Hey, happy birthday, Isha, brother. And going out for an NHL game here in a couple hours. Winnipeg and Minnesota hate each other. No, they do. You're right. They do, brother. I'm hoping the Bruins could fucking do something this year, man. And I hoping the Celtics don't fucking choke like they have the past 2 fucking Eastern Conference Finals versus Miami. You know what I mean? Have a good time, Isha, man. Enjoy your weekend, brother. Your born day weekend, brother. Tony and BJ, man, they were savages until they're broke, and it was hard to watch the downfall. Yeah, it is hard to watch the downfall. I definitely agree. I thought after Tony lost to Gaethje like that, he should have took a year off and just fucking, let his brain heal, and he wouldn't have lost fucking 5-7 fights in a row right now. He'd fucking probably be on another run. But he's just that ego. You know what I mean? It's the ego. You know what I mean? Fighters' ego. They just cannot accept losing. And I understand it. I get it. I fucking get it. I really do. I could definitely understand. I never seen anyone do what Gaethje did to fucking Ferguson, that fight in what was it, Tampa Bay? I think it was in Tampa Bay. Thanks, man. I'll be streaming maybe tonight, but 100% tomorrow to celebrate with my fight home. Absolutely, Isha. Have a good night, brother. Enjoy your night with the NHL. And yeah, we could show Jay some fucking NHL fights that he would fucking lose it, dude. Like fucking Probert versus Domi and Cam Neely and Lyndon Byers and Jay Miller on the Bruins, the Big Bad Bruins. How about fucking Milbury jumping up in the crowd, beating people with their own shoes? Come on, man. Like, there's no other team sport in the world, in my opinion, is harder to win than the Stanley Cup. They kill each other every fucking night. I'm the same with hockey. I like junior hockey. Yeah, the IHL and shit more than the NHL. I don't know about that, but I definitely like the minor leagues too, AHL and shit and IHL. And yeah, I like the international leagues. And you know what my favorite team was back in the 80s, bro? Like early 80s? Was the Russian Olympic team. Fetisov, Larionov, Makarov, like all those players went to the Detroit fucking Red Wings. If you remember correctly, like most of them did anyways. But that was Miracle on Ice. That's when the United States beat them. What's his name? Craig and goalie in net. That's who's going to win the Stanley Cup is whoever's got a hot goalie. You know what I mean? We had Tim Thomas in 2011. He was just an average goaltender. But once he came up to the Bruins, when he had some really good defensemen around him and shit, that's when I remember he said it like after a game, after we lost a game in the playoffs, he goes, "I'm not letting another fucking goal pass me for the rest of the fucking playoffs." And he backed up those words pretty good, actually. He did pretty well. Tim Thomas carried us. Not just him, though. It was a team effort. Like, we had a great team that year. And we had some fucking tough guys, you know what I mean? Tough players. Lucic, and I think he's back with Vancouver. I think Lucic went to Vancouver or somewhere. I forget where. I was kind of pissed off we lost Lucic, and we lost, I think, who the fuck else did we lose? Stevens, I think. We had some fucking tough guys. We had some strong guys, you know what I mean? It's like you need some tough guys in the NHL. You need some brawlers. You need some guys that hit hard, check hard. You know, you don't just need all skilled players. You need a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? And you need a hot goaltender. You need a really good goaltender to win the fucking Stanley Cup. There's no way around it. I'm the same way with hockey. Yeah, I don't have no problem with that at all, brother. Like, I never have a problem with anyone. People have the right to their own fucking opinions. You know what I mean? Who am I to fucking say anything to anybody? You know what I mean? It's like, I would never tell anyone, no, that's not right. Because, yeah, Tour de France. Exactly. Tour de France. But they seem to forget about all the other guys that we're using too. It's always Lance Armstrong. You know what I mean? Fucking the other men should fucking step the fuck up and say, hey, yeah, I did it too. Yeah, I did it too. Yeah, I did it too. It's not like you're going to jail or nothing. You guys ain't going to jail. Sort of dope, as I like to call it. Yeah. Well, everyone, blames people for taking roids and fighting and the UFC and a lot of other fucking promotions, right? Well, A lot of them have. So if you blame one guy, a lot of them have. Like, if you think other guys haven't, you're definitely very I'm trying to like say this without being a fucking asshole, right? Because I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole. You're very naive. You're very naive. But there are fighters out there that don't use them. You know what I mean? Sweat out the bears. Yeah. Oh, definitely sweat the bears out. Icarus is a mental institution. Is that the Flight of Icarus from Iron Maiden Peace of Mind album? Fly on your way like an eagle. Don't ask me how I know that. Dude, I am Mike Tyson and fucking Steve-O were in mental institutions together, dude. Doesn't mean you're a mental anything like that. Just mean you're fucking losing your mind. It's better going there than killing somebody, right? Don't sweat that shit, brother. You're a good man, Palman. I gotta run, boys. You too, Isha. Enjoy your day, brother, and happy birthday, brother. And many, many, many more, brother. They all take roids. Well, I know they definitely take them to heal. I know that they should be anyways. PDDs, or whatever the fuck they're called, right? I might be asking my primary care for fucking some, what are they called? Testosterone fucking therapy, like you get it every 2 weeks or something like that. Not that I have any energy problems or anything like that. I just, as you get older, why not use it? If you got good insurance, why not fucking use them? You know what I mean? And not to get bigger or anything, you know what I mean? I don't ever want to get bigger. I want to stay exactly where the fuck I am, 220, exactly where I want to stay. This is where I always felt the best. Even when I was like 17, 16, this is where I always felt the best. The fastest and the most powerful at this 240, fucking 280, 325 that I was 6 years ago. Only took me a year to get down to 220. You know, I just eat once a day and drink a lot of water, a lot of iced coffee, like I still fucking do. Actually, I cut down on iced coffee. I drink about 2 or 3 a day now. But tonight I'll probably have like 4 or 5 or 6 because I don't drink. I can have a couple drinks. I can have a couple beers or a drink or a beer with people. You know what I mean? If they're good people, I'm not going to be there being a fucking schmuck and like being like, no, I can't drink because I'm going to fucking go out there and cause a real problem if I start drinking. No, I'll actually have a drink. It's just not fun for me no more. I probably like a rock star in the 80s and 90s. So I just, you know, you kind of get sick of it after a while. You get sick of waking up on Sundays, or sometimes you're still going on Sundays. You know what I mean? So, yeah, not for me no more. It's been 23 years since a hangover from fucking booze and sniffing cocaine and all that shit. That goes with it. You know what I mean? I just, the reason I started this fucking channel back in the day, like about 3 years ago, whatever the fuck it was all to learn this shit and to help people. You know what I mean? Give people fucking hope out there and just tell people it's not as hard as you think it is. You know what I mean? I lost so many fucking savages from fucking going to that garbage. You know what I mean? And it fucking still hurts every fucking day. It doesn't get any easier. Like 70 plus savages, like no bullshit. Not just guys either, girls too. You know what I mean? They're all fucking gone. Way too young. Way too fucking young. Yeah, have a blessed day yourself, Isha. Enjoy your birthday, brother. Enjoy it, brother. They all take words. Palman, of course they do, brother. Tour de France, especially in the Tour de France tournament. To this day, they are. Oh, yeah, they're definitely on it. And they all look down on fucking Armstrong, right? I think that's fucking wrong. I think you guys are all hypocrites. Very hard to fucking ride those fucking races, though, man. I know it's not fucking easy. Going down those fucking hills, going up hills. I mean, talk about the ultimate fucking cardio fucking test. You know what I mean? Endurance test. That's definitely one of them. There's no doubt about it. Talman, I like your picks, brother. Isha, have a fucking great day for your birthday, great weekend. And Sean, thanks for jumping in. All the other people that watching that don't comment, that's fine. You don't have to comment. I appreciate you guys watching. Watch, subscribe, like, please. I just need to get monetized because my time is very fucking is very valuable. Like all of our time is valuable. But I appreciate every one of you. I mean, X, Twitter, it's hard to call it Twitter. It's hard to call it X, I mean. But thank God for Elon Musk. We got freedom of speech over there. And where else? We got another one too. What's it called? Oh yeah, Rumble. Shout out to Rumble too. And I don't understand why people get so fucking pissed off when you're just being brutally honest. And it doesn't even matter if you're right or wrong. See, if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm fucking wrong. You know what I mean? I'll admit it. I'll say, hey, that's called humility, right? That's a huge character trait. If I'm wrong about something, I'll say, oh, okay, I'm wrong then. I'm wrong. But what are you going to do? I'm answering. Oh, thanks a lot, Sean. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys tonight. All right, man? Palman, I'll see you tonight. Seeing Rob Van Dam on 420. If anyone knows who he is. I know of the name, bro. I just I'm trying to picture him. On Van Dam. I'm not one of those people that like to Google something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of. I know the name. I'm not talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme either. I know who you're talking about. I just trying to picture him and place him. I forget who he is. Isn't he ex mixed martial arts or ex boxer or an ex? Did he ride in the Tour de France? Oh, a wrestler. Okay, who looks like? Oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. All right. Yeah, people think Bo Nickel ain't as good as he is. Kind of like the same thing with him, right? Did they say he was a hype job? 4-20, if anyone knows. Oh, he was 4-20, really? Holy shit. That's what looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme. That makes sense, bro. I'll have to look him up, dude, because I know I've seen him somewhere or heard of him somewhere. I know the name. I just I forget where I heard it, but yeah, I'm not a huge WWE, WWF fan. I like Abdullah Butcher. Like back in the days when they used to use fake blood and shit like that. I used to think it was pretty funny and shit when I was a kid. And when I was like an early teenager and shit. But not that those guys don't fucking jack their bodies up and shit. They definitely do. You know what I mean? They definitely fuck up their bodies. What are they worth? 5 nights a week? Even though there's predetermined winners and shit, and everything is, for the most part, it's all scripted. It's still entertainment, and I understand why people like it. I'm not shitting on it. You know what I mean? Definitely not shitting on it. Different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? I like elite boxing, elite fucking mixed martial arts. I like elite Muay Thai. I like elite kickboxing. I like elite street fights. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. I just like fucking controlled violence where no one goes to jail after. Nickel versus Brundage may be a different look in life. He wrestled for ECW, but his independent contract is now and show up for his price to wrestle. Yeah, but here's the thing with Bo Nickel. He's got good hands, man. And you see him transitioning in the BJJ, like the 4 different fucking submission moves within less than fucking 30 seconds. I mean, the kid's got it up here. IQ-wise, he's got it up there. I think Cody Brundage is he's a tough kid, you know what I mean? But I think he's gonna have his hands full with Bo Nickel. I think Bo Nickel's the real deal. I really do. I don't think he's a hype job at all. I really don't. But we'll see. We'll see. I thought he was supposed to be the first fight on UFC 300. I think I don't know. I've heard rumors that we might be getting another fight on 300 or maybe even 2 more fights. I don't know where I heard that, but I did hear that. And it's good already, but it would even be better if fucking John Jones fought fucking Aspinall or something. Or that would be fucking even better. You know what I mean? Like, that would be fucking insane. Or even just fucking add like 2 more fucking really good fighters in there. 4 more fighters. You know what I mean? 4 more mixed martial arts. They're in the top 10 or something, or the top 15, even the top 15 in certain fucking 135, 145, 155. Put Umar Nurmagomedov in there again. You know what I mean? He just had shoulder surgery. I guarantee. Oh yeah, that's right. They got fucking the thing where they don't eat the, I intermediate fast myself, but whatever it's called. I'm sorry, I don't mean what is it called? I respect what the fuck they pray like 5 times a day. I pray once a day. I read a page up. Jesus listens. Read the Bible 3 times. I respect anyone that get down on their knees and pray 5 times a day and train 3 times a fucking day and not be able to eat. They can only eat 1 time a day or something like that. I did that for a year straight to lose that 100 pounds, and then it's two times a day, a lot of water, a lot of training, and now I know how to keep my weight under control now for the most part. It only takes me a day to gain 20 pounds. Like, no bullshit. If I gorge and eat all kinds of shit all day today, I'd be fucking 20 pounds heavier tomorrow. Easy. Thanks all of you, man. All the people at Twitter, X, thank you. All you people watching, I appreciate you people. Thank you very much. Leave a like. Go over to YouTube, leave a like. I don't see your comments. I only see how many people are in everywhere that, I'm streaming. Anyone get any constructive criticism, because I'm just learning tech the past couple of years, and I'm, producing my 3rd album. I keep making like 20 beats, and then I'll only keep like 4 of them. You know what I mean? Because this one really means a lot to me, because I'm producing this one. Ever since I learned technology, I was, running fucking water tunnels for fucking 15 years, 17 years. You know what I mean? So like, there was no way I could learn technology, because I was making albums. On the weekends I go to the studio and make fucking spend a lot of time at the studio. But I watched my producer on my first 2 albums, how he did it, and like music, I've been over at least 150 shows in the 80s and the 90s, and did about 25, 30 shows on my first 2 albums. You know what I mean? Got paid to do every single fucking one of them too. So yeah, this album means a lot to me. I'm going to be using a different MC name, but I'm going to use my first name, Bobby Nizzo, as the producer. It's going to be Sith Mall 617, Comfortable in Chaos, the name of the album. It should be probably the first 2 albums I did were definitely better than average, but this album is going to be the one that bring it back to the grave diggers and bring it even farther back than that, like the late 80s. You know what I mean? Hardcore, horrorcore, fucking street rap. You know what I mean? And that'll be out this by June, maybe May, maybe July. I'm not rushing it. I'm not gonna put it out till it's fucking 9 out of 10 at least. You know what I mean? In my own opinion, and I'm my worst critic, so it might take a little longer, just because I'm so fucking stubborn. But anyways, people, have a blessed day. I'll see you guys over at Rush Hour Fight Club. And Isha, I'll always stop in there, give you a like, just like I do at Brobo Plot. I always go over there, leave them a like, and all the people in Massachusetts that got their platforms, I'll always leave them a like, and leave them respect, and 100%, because that's what I like to do. I like to see people do good. I'm not one of those haters. You know what I mean? Haters just make me train harder and work harder and work smarter. You know what I mean? I know they definitely can't outwork me or outthink me or beat me physically or mentally. So I love haters. Haters only make me just work harder and smarter. You do horrorcore rap? Well, yeah, like fucking like grave diggers type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like really wild and fucking like real life shit. He did a split and lifted 120 pounds. Yeah, I seen that, dude. Dude, the fucking those guys that do that shit, they're fucking they're on a whole different level of elastic. The way they can move and shit, their agility is off the charts, man. Off the fucking charts the way they do that shit. It is insane how they do that shit. And yeah. Go listen to Gravediggers, 6 Feet Deep. Go listen to that album. You'll understand what I mean. Or go listen to any fucking Wu-Tang album. That's what I call horrorcore rap. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how to explain horrorcore rap. Just really raw and real. You know what I mean? With a little bit of fiction, but mostly non-fiction, but kind of fictional. You know what I mean? Kind of fictional, but it's all from life's experiences and shit, and what it meant to you in your life. You know what I mean? When you're writing 16 bars or whatever. I did a track called 9.5 minutes of warnings. It was like 498 bars in a row. I didn't stop. At the time, I think the Game had the record. I think he had like 289 bars without stopping. So I'm like, let's double that to my producer. And he knows. He lost all his equipment. His fucking his cellar got flooded where his studio was. He lost a lot of his technology and shit. So, I probably have it somewhere in my CD books and DVD books, you know what I mean, that I don't even fucking watch and listen to no more because I just download fucking shit right on my fucking phone and put my headphones in, you know what I mean? But or I'll just listen to it on Wi-Fi, you know what I mean, when I'm making beats, for this album or whatever. But yeah. But anyways, I don't want to keep ranting on because I have a problem doing. I just go on rants and I can't fucking help it. But what are you gonna do? Peace. Have a blessed weekend, people. We got fucking 7 days till UFC 300. We got some great fucking boxing matches coming up that have to be done. People that have to fight each other, especially Fury and Usyk. And I believe Fury wins that within 5 rounds, 7 rounds tops. Not that Usyk ain't a great fighter. Usyk's a great fighter. He's just a middleweight that moved up to cruiserweight. I don't believe he's a natural heavyweight. I don't think Anthony Joshua or Usyk are going to beat a Fury that actually trains really hard. You know what I mean? I just think Fury took Francis lightly. And I don't think I'll ever make that mistake again. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But I don't think I think Fury will be the first undefeated other than Rocky Marciano. Obviously, he died in a plane crash. So we don't know if he would have lost down the road, even though I love Rocky Marciano a lot. Not because he's white either, because I don't have a racist bone in my fucking body. Like, most of my inspirations were black when I was a young kid. Like, at least half. Fucking Marvelous Marvin Hagler up there. Fucking Muhammad Ali up there. Like, Jesus Christ. Jimi Hendrix I had on my ceiling. I used to go to sleep every night looking at Jimi Hendrix. Like, no bullshit. You're a savage, true pal, and so you, Sean, and Isha. I hope you have a fucking blessed weekend, birthday weekend. I hope you no trouble, brother. Don't get in trouble. No DUIs or nothing, brother. No, no stupidity. I don't think you're that stupid. I don't think you're that stupid anyways, brother. I think you're very smart. I think you're if someone starts with you, they're really a fucking asshole because you're like one of the nicest people I've ever fucking met. Same with Palman, same with fucking even Sean, and there's always fucking polite and Jay, all these people, they're all such good people. We got a good community of fight fans, you know what I mean? That's all that matters. And if there's haters out there, let them hate, man. Let them hate. You can't let people get to you. Small shit to a giant. If you let people rent space in your head, they're winning. Right? Just tell them, hey, meet me in the square. We'll settle this shit. You know what I mean? Nip it in the bud. But anyways, peace, people. A blessed day, blessed night. UFC starts at 3 or 3:30 in the afternoon today, people, just so you guys know. If you guys don't know, on the East Coast time zone. Shout out to my Boston creators out there. All over Massachusetts. Shout out to all ears out there. The B Loop podcast. Who else? Jason Trimmins, who I sent money to yesterday, like I promised I would. Who else? There's a couple other people too. There's a couple other people. I don't want to leave you guys out. Oh yeah, the Boston Boss, the Scandalous. I think it's Scandalous podcast. I think, and there's some other people too that are doing very good. Actually, it's good to see Massachusetts people, Massachusetts people shine. You know what I mean? Because I really believe we're all here, cut from a different cloth. The Northeast beast. I don't believe it. I actually know it, but people might get offended or fucking triggered or whatever the fuck it is. I don't understand that one, but just get mad and get even. The best payback is success. You know what I mean? Unless you have to physically fight, you know what I mean? Then you do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're always ready. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Thank you, people. I appreciate you. Take it easy, people.